And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Mookie Betts. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Mookie, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, it's Walker Buehler.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Ready to go? Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ronald Acuna Jr. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That's in for a strike. Acuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here's a rocket out to left. Taylor makes the grab, one away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Austin Riley. Fouled off left side. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. 2 outs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The Braves score first. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out, and that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
And it's fouled away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They go back-to-back. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Digging in, Michael Harris. That one out to right. Sloan sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the show South. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starter, TJ Griffith.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And here it comes. That one ripped.
That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Fastball for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a big swing and a miss.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Next pitch is inside. Ball 1.
1-2.
He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now it's going to be Nate Sloan. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Griffith measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. Inning over. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Buehler back to work. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 13.
Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald would play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner.
Pulls that one foul.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
There's a swing and a drive. Taylor going back. Gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Stepping in, JT Cap. One run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 7-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Walker Buehler will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Ryan Brazier.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Base is empty, one away. Next to hit, Matt Olson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Austin Riley. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Mookie Betts. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff.
Out.
Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Third baseman.
Here comes Max Muncy.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Will Smith in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. On the line, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
James Outman, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball, no strike.
That one at triple digits. The Braves
1-1.
up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's out to center field. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off down to the plate. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score. And at first, here's the left fielder, Chris Taylor. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. Pops it up as he checks his swing. And that'll do it. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 7 and the Dodgers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. In the air, right field. Sloan makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
The batter number 1, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And he's already singled in this game. And that one ripped into right. Sloan makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Michael.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Flied to right his first time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Sloan makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Braves go down quietly, but they're still on top 7-2. Back here in LA as we go to the last of the third. Here comes Freddie Freeman up.
to hit. Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a 977 OPS, 29 home runs, and more than 100 RBIs. That's a great season.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And Freeman is
Now
retired. And a quick
baseman,
out number 1.
Gavin.
Next to hit, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1. Right side. And it's through for a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So, man aboard, Nate Sloan steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball
Now
I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Ohtani stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Lux off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the 4th. Here's Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
And the right-hander back to work. Swung on, belted. Outman giving chase. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your hitters came to do some damage.
Taylor hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Arcia.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time, he scores. It's 8-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 down. JT Pat now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The throw in there safely.
The batter.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog, and these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. Base hit, 1 run in already.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So 2 on with 2 away. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. And that one's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, J.P. Fireisen. He's into the game with the bases empty. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Sloan makes the play, and it's out number 3. But not before 5 cross the plate, with a big blow being this 3-run homer. Bottom of the 4th.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Pitching change here, Aaron Bummer.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. Man at first, now the third baseman, Max Muncy. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. There's a strike. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. The Braves up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 12-4.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 12-5. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though.
That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
The left fielder,
Not allowing
number
it to
3,
stay in the head, but
Chris
going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Here comes Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Taylor, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Freeman up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
2 out,
2
space
strikes.
is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're headed to the 5th. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And now the DH, Michael Harris. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Outman on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Sean.
So here's Murphy now. That one's in there. It's 0-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Taylor sizing this one up. And there's 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. There's a strike. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 13-5. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
No ball.
Arcia
1
stands
strike.
in now and watches strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And there's the strike. And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. Home half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Gavin Lux. as the lefty gets to work. And that one is inside.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And Acuna able to make the grab. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And up next for Los Angeles, Nate Sloan. Rips one to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First pitch misses. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5.
Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game for another Fireworks Friday, presented by MLB The Show. The presentation will begin approximately 15 minutes after the final out, so be sure to stay in your seats following the game.
Bomber deals. And now it's even up. Fights it off. You'll see another. Out towards right center field. Cap moving under it. Squeezes it. That is the inning.